Hello, good to see you again. This is Community Watch on Metro TV with me, Gabriel Ni Obudai Togbo Ashon, together with
Rosemary Koko Anyigba.
In today's edition, we bring you, our dear viewer, some good news. And this as well goes to the people of Teshie Demo within the Lejokuku municipality. Rosie, what's this good news?
Well, Teshie Demo residents are happy, and it's because their footbridge is now going to be reconstructed for them.
Right, so about 2 months back, we came to this community to meet up with concerned residents, and it was as a result of the dilapidated nature of their footbridge. It had broken down such that it was creating frustration amongst them because it was always a challenge for them to have access to neighboring communities. So these are visuals of the bridge as we witnessed a few weeks back. Today, following Metro TV's expose on the Community Watch program, we have the Municipal Chief Executive and his team on the grounds to begin the process of getting the bridge reconstructed, as mentioned by my colleague Rosemary Koko Anyigba. So, what have you observed so far? You've been piloting our drone too, so how is the grounds?
Well, the grounds look quite interesting, I must say, because I see people trying to make this project quite political, but they still look happy anyway. They're happy that the things are on board now and the bridge will be reconstructed for them.
Right, so we'll share with you excerpts of the program concerning the state of the bridge as we saw it a few weeks back. Then we engage the residents too, how they feel now that we have the project taken off. So continue watching Community Watch.
Are we not Ghanaians? Okay, Abafiawo. Waka kwa buy a demonstration. We buy a demonstration. Ejake etowo. Etowo.
No bridge. No, we are children are going to school.
See, we are here for a long time. This bridge is a community that gave money to do this bridge. When the bridge collapsed, we always go around. We have a certain man. He has always go around and gather the money, and we do this bridge for about 3 or 4 times. And when last, it is 4 or 3 years ago, and they came to do this bridge for us. Since then, no repair, nothing. Yes, no bridge, no nothing, no nothing. And we have been always praying for this bridge. People have been falling in the gutter, but my problem is the old ladies and the school children. This is our house. We come and save the children here, and we have been calling all the time. We have been calling all the time. No response. Are we not Ghanaians? We are Ghanaians. We are more than Ghanaians. So we are pleading to the government to come to our aid, because we are dying here. We are small. We are dying. So please, we are children of God, and we belong to this country, Ghana. So please, we are appealing to you to come to our aid, because this thing we cannot sleep again. So this morning we thank God that even my sister called. We have been calling, no response. So please, we are Ghanaians. We are among the people. We are among. So come and repair the bridge for us. If you don't come, this area, no votes. In Jesus' name, Amen.
Amen. It's really troubling seeing the elderly persons among, so frustrated, so worried, so terrified by the state of affairs here, that their bridge has become dysfunctional. Currently, we have with us here a pupil. Yes, these elderly persons you see are so worried about youngsters like her. So let's hear from her how this affects her. What's your name?
Please, my name is Blessing Che.
Blessing Che, and you attend Teshie Estate Basic School. How do you find the state of the bridge?
Sometimes we'll be going to school, sometimes some of the children will be falling into the gutter, sometimes our shoe will be wetting. So we are begging the government to come and fix this bridge for us. We beg them so much to come and fix it because we cannot pass through in this bridge. Little children can fall inside, they become affected, some too can hurt. We are begging the government to do this bridge for us. Sometimes we can't go to school when the rain falls. We can't go to school because when the rain falls, it comes out from the bridge. We can't go to school. We are begging the government to come and do this bridge for us. Thank you.
Wow. The girl is so expressive and has been able to articulate the issues well as she's seen it over the years. Have you witnessed a situation where any of your friends, your colleagues, have fallen into has
so
been hurt?
many times. Even I've been passing through, I've been falling in.
Oh, so you've also been a victim. Dear Municipal Chief Executive, Sir Mordecai Kwashi, are you pleased with what you are hearing? Honorable Benayiku, we know that you've embarked on this bridge project in some of the suburbs. Are you enthused about this? I certainly know that you are not. And I know that you are there for the people. So please, as a matter of urgency and as a matter of necessity, reach out to them so you are able to help them fix this bridge. Thank you very much, okay? Hopefully, the leaders you've spoken to will listen to your words and come and then fix it for you, okay? How would you feel if they come in to fix it for you?
I'll feel happy because we all want to go to school. But when the rain falls, we can't go to school because of this bridge.
Oh, it will be fixed for you, okay? All the best, all the best. So I'm seeing a future journalist here. All the best, okay? You've seen how the situation was, just in case you couldn't watch our initial episode. We have with us here now the Municipal Chief Executive for the Lejokuku Municipality, Honorable Mordecai Kwashi. Honorable, welcome to Metro TV's Community Watch.
Thank you.
In recent past, we've seen residents expressing their concerns and fears with regards to the state of the bridge. Today, we are seeing an indication that work is ongoing. Could you please bring us up to speed as to what exactly we are witnessing here?
Yes, we are witnessing today the reconstruction of a footbridge over this stream. Now, this footbridge got washed away in the heavy rainfall that came in March, April. And so it was an emergency. So we awarded it quickly to a contractor to fix it. Unfortunately, the one who was given the contract originally failed to perform. So we have re-awarded, and the new contractor is here on site coming to do that. The reason I've come today is to show and to demonstrate my concern for the people, the residents here, and to show that the Assembly remains responsive to the needs of the people. This is only the first step. This project is a footbridge to provide emergency access across the road. Ultimately, and hopefully before this year ends, we will build a culvert over so that cars can cross and we'll link the two places before this year ends.
The bridge is granted, but are you not being overambitious to say that by the end of the year, we are already in September, October, November, December, that we are going to get a culvert such that vehicles could use this route?
And there will be a culvert here, assisting vehicles to move across the river to the other side. Watch this space. Come when the year ends and come and tell me you said and it's not there, and then we'll see. But I can assure you, And I use this opportunity to assure all the residents of this area that the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo remains responsive and very concerned about what is happening. And this is the first step of what we are doing. We will do the second one as well. We are determined to bring government closer to the people and to demonstrate that the government really belongs to the people and is therefore responsive to their cry.
Honorable has thrown the challenge. He's mentioned that after this year, so probably on 1st January, we should be here to witness a road across so that we can give him a round of applause. So we all look for it for the betterment of the community.
Absolutely. But you can start by giving His Excellency the President a round of applause now for the footbridge that we are doing. Then when we come, then you give us a bigger round of applause when we do the culvert itself.
Sure will be. Before you came in, many of the residents here were applauding. But it's one thing beginning and it's another thing ending. How are we going to ensure that we won't come back and then see the project abandoned halfway through?
Now, the funding for this project is already there. In this new era, we only start projects for which the funding exists. We've already put money aside to do this. So there is no way, short of the contractor not performing, there's no way this job will not be completed on time because the funding is available. The contractors are aware. This funding is available already. We've set that money aside, and so he will quickly finish this project and he will get his money.
Okay, Honorable. We're here about 2 months back to look at the situation. Later, we got an indication that the Member of Parliament, Honorable Benayiko, was preparing or an indication that he will be coming to fix the bridge. Today, it is the Municipal Chief Executive and his team on grounds working. I had asked one of the Assembly members, is it a matter of competition or who gets to do it first and takes the credit, or what exactly is happening?
We all have our roles to play. Honorable Ayiku is representing us in Parliament to do the laws and and contribute to the policies. But where development work is concerned, it is the Assembly that delivers development to the people. The Assembly is awake and up to our task of delivering development to the people. This is only one of the projects. I've sought for projects in every electoral area. We did earlier stakeholder engagement. They told us what their problems were, and we promised them that we'll come and solve the problems. That is what we are doing. We've awarded contracts in each electoral area in response to the needs that were expressed by the stakeholders when we engage them. That's the first round. We are coming to do a second round of stakeholder engagements where they will hold us accountable for what we promised them. Okay, and then in that stakeholder engagement, they will raise new issues and we'll address them. Every year we do this stakeholder engagement twice, first half of the year and the second half of the year. And in both engagements, we will always ensure that something is done, a project is done in response to the cries and needs of the residents. This is our way of bringing the government closer to the people. That is in line with the promise made by His Excellency the President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And indeed, it has been actualized by Honorable Henry Porte, the Regional Minister. We are about modernizing and beautifying the town. And we will do what is necessary to ensure that our residents are satisfied and they are comfortable with us.
Thank you very much. So that's the Municipal Chief Executive for the Lejokuku Municipality, Honorable Mordecai Kwashi. So that's the Municipal Chief Executive and an engineer of the project, and he was explaining components of the project to the Municipal Chief Executive.
One thing I omitted to explain to you is that to make way for the culvert, this footbridge will not be at the same place that the old footbridge was. This footbridge shifted to the right to make way for the culvert that will be here. Like I said to you, this culvert work will begin before this year ends. So watch this space. we are doing the footbridge and a culvert for vehicles to pass.
Is it that the culvert will begin by the end of this year, or it will be completed? We need that clarity.
The culvert will be completed before this year ends. Come, we can see a culvert here and cars driving over before this year ends.
Thank you very much for the clarity.
Yes. The real prophet is one who can foretell and perform. I am saying that come end of the year, there will be a culvert here and vehicles will be driving over.
God bless you.
So that's the municipal chief executive climbing up straight onto the earth moving machine. Honorable Mordecai Kwashi digging the ground to have the project started exclusively on Metro TV's Community Watch. And he's receiving a round of applause as he gets the project started. So it's simply beautiful to see the municipal chief executive with a rep of the MP. So that's the beauty of democracy and politics. Good. They judge all for the development of the community. So that's the MC departing to inspect other projects.
Teshie Demo residents are excited and are here to share with us. Let's listen to them.
I'm Stella Jete.
Madam Stella, when we came here the last time, we saw how eager you shared your concerns. Now the municipal chief executive has brought equipment, has brought items to make sure that they start this footbridge for you. What do you have to say this time around?
What I'll say is that I thank them very much because we were pleading for so many years and the Metro TV came to our aid. And by the grace of God, today they have cut the sword. So we are very happy. We don't know what to do. But they said they are going to do a footbridge first before the culverts. So we are praying to God that God help them and then they should come and do the culvert for us. We thank you and we thank Metro TV too very much for their concern. May God bless them and increase them and multiply them. May their name be heard all over the world.
Amen.
So we are so happy and we thank you all the listeners, the viewers, my loved ones who are outside and they were calling me. I said, now we have our footbridge and our culvert. It is coming on.
We thank God for this day, that when this our bridge collapsed, we call upon the authorities and we cry upon the authorities. But today, by the grace of God, they have come to repair the bridge for us. But we are praying to them still. They should come and do the culvert for us. So we thank them so much for their kindness, how they love us. Because of love they came. And so this government should continue to take care of us. Because now we have seen that we are Ghanaians. Teshie Demo, we are among the Ghana people. So we thank God for that.
Asama ameka se yeda ase yeda honorable ase yeda na ase pa obaya bridge na amayan nyame nhira no nyame man ekwantintin Allah e ba shi sa anyi Allah e bude mai mun gode mai salamu alaikum yef ajara.
Right, so there is a gentleman approaching now. He's a petty trader, and the other time he spoke passionately. He was passing and noticed our presence and had to stop with his colleague to speak to us. And now that I see him coming, I want him to join me directly on camera so then we get to hear his perspective, if indeed he is happy with what we are witnessing now. Welcome to Metro TV's Community Watch, Bema. Oh, okay, let me help you. So that it doesn't touch the ground. Akwaba. Last time we engaged you on your way to conduct your business. You spoke passionately that the bridge wasn't in shape, and as a result, it was affecting you. Today, leadership is here to reconstruct the bridge. How do you feel?
Boss, bridge there, 15 ano na e buy e be kasa say my bridge no my because anim say dey bia anim say na fa e be sene ko market adwuma na nkromba school for twem emrewa e go kra sometimes yetimi ba na abrewa bi ne bi wa atwoko no minimi brothers ni abegina no ma because of market and go say kokro intimi nko ni abegina no na twetwetwe omo e de omu twa nsuo yi na enye frenti e de beto omo anim say kom me bridge mai ba fe de omo person omo ye de omo be bibia ma ye wano ba omo delay kakra sometimes na cause omo ye de ehye ema because you see nsuo no so start here toto because you see no say whether na yes na wan na de bibi nso aye de abati omo de bibia bebu de ye da nyame asese bibia baba you see no e was omo ma emre kakra omo so no be bibia ma ye enten because you see whether no was wan kese mo ni so wani tua no boss me boa.
Yeah, it's in order. Thank you very much. Nyami Emma Modwa na montona sika no mbra. Sir.
My name is C4 Code.
C4 Code. So that's C4 Code expressing his appreciation and his excitement about the project, which is just taking off. And he mentioned something which is instructive and imperative. Whilst welcoming the gesture, he's categorically mentioned that it should be fast-tracked, and that sometimes projects like this start and we don't see it fast-tracking and finishing on time. He also mentioned that the weather isn't also favorable, and so if it is finished within record time, it will be able to help the residents here to avert disaster.
So I have with me my brilliant people. She's very intelligent and she's smart. The last time we came here, she expressed her concern. She said that when they are going to school, because of how the bridge was in a dilapidated state, she ended up falling into it, and then her shoes get wet and all that. So it goes a long way to affect her academic work. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
My name is Teshie.
And the name of your school?
Teshie Estate.
Okay, Blessing. Today, your municipal chief executive has called for the construction of the footbridge. How do you feel about it?
I feel happy. I'm very thankful to the assemblyman who is here. I thank all the government that they have heard about what our complaint is and they are coming to fix our bridge. I thank them so much. Now we can go to school even when rain is falling. We thank the government so much. Thank you, government. And we thank Metro TV too for coming here and giving us attention for the way they ask our question and send it to the government. We thank them very much.
This is where we end today's episode of Community Watch. I'm Rosemary Koko Anibba, and I've done this with
Gabriel Niobudai Togbo Ashon. Remember always that we get you the desired results. So if you have a peculiar challenge within your community, please pick up your phone, reach out to us. Our contact is 0241 431035, 0241 431035. We will be right there in your community to highlight your concern and explore how we can all collectively, that's the residents and community leaders, can come together to find lasting solutions. It's also not all about the challenges, but if you are doing something positive for the betterment of the community, if you are embarking on a unique project, please reach out to us to come over and highlight them so we inspire others to emulate your good gesture. Rosie?
That's right. I believe if we all come together to work together, the thing will be done right. Thank you all for watching, and bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.